What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more John Foxx. And we're back with the final tune, and indeed the title tune on his 1981 album, The Garden. The tune's been a long time coming. Once again, big shout out to Daj City, who had mentioned to me that if I didn't have the remaining tunes, which I thought I didn't, and that made me go back and look at the folder that Han Solo had shared, and I actually did have the files, so I do apologize. And indeed, just even this last gap, it went longer than I realized, so apologies. But nevertheless, we're here for the final tune, the title track. Gardens, it's a concept that has a more simple and, let's say, mundane meaning. It can be a word used in more grand or even ceremonial capacities. It could be a figurative metaphor. It could be, a place that is in someone's mind or is a conceptual place, not a physical or geographical one. Either way, it's a ripe starting point for a song, but I don't quite know what to make of it. It's not quite a single word title, but it's similar, so let's hear it. Although I suppose that notable difference is the use of the definitive article the, as opposed to a garden or this garden. It is the garden. So perhaps it has singularity in some way. Either way, let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is John Foxx, the final tune on his 1981 album The Garden, and it's the track of the same name. Well, it sounds like a literal garden.
Been sleeping in the garden, breath of summer, breath of gold, as we turn against the sweep of hills, the skies aglow, we fade away, we fade away.
It'd be an understatement to say theatrical.
See you standing in the long light, dressed discarded windows glow.
Long light as in like
All across
dust
the
light.
warm horizons, the sunset goes. We fade away, we fade away. We fade away, we fade away.
lost in the Sonics. It has a lot of drama to it. It's not just theatrical, but it's like intense. I had no idea what was happening along the way, but I did figure after the opening that it would return to the proper garden and all its natural sounds by the end. And obviously this is also what's ending the record. Crazy. It was part movie score, it was part Vangelis track, it was part alien world, but it was also, again, immersed in that opening, and therefore, you couldn't help but think of some lush, textured, literal garden, but again, that could be a conceptual place. Again, I was sort of lost in the sweeping pads and the rich sound of it all. But there's any number of things I feel like can be interpreted from the Sonics. The lyrics were obviously pretty limited given the overall duration of the tune, but it definitely, it wasn't an instrumental. There were lyrics there, but I hesitate to make any notable, not predictions, but interpretations based on the fact that I sort of caught them adjacent to the music, meaning I was, along the flow of the track and the sonics of the tune during that first listen. But ultimately, I do look forward to hearing people comment, and I will listen again. Again, it's not like it was the, Shakespeare folio or something. It was, a handful of lines, it felt like. Nevertheless, a very majestic and sweeping tune, but again, one with a bit of alien quality, like a sort of, a plane of existence that felt beyond, what most humans go through or experience in a day-to-day or mundane capacity. So, ultimately a very grand, epic tune with a lot of, like layered character, but one where I'm not quite sure what's happening. So I look forward to hearing people comment. Once again, shout out to those who have been following the Fox reactions, and I've been meaning to do this in tandem with Ultravox, so I haven't been as diligent as I have some of the other tandem deep dives, so I do apologize, but you know, I only have my own brain, which, you know, it's leaky sometimes. So now that this is back in my radar, I'll try to get to an Ultravox reaction soon. I'm not sure if I can sneak it in tonight, but ultimately, if I can't, I'll make sure it's in the next few days. In any case, let me know what you think of this, and I will see you next time. Peace.